Hey, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm in the hotel about to go en route to the regional meeting. I hope everybody is having a good Friday. We're going to talk about some wins, but want to hit on this real quick. We went to regional meeting yesterday and we were talking about simplicity. And when we talk about simplicity, I think it's important to remember and for y'all to remember, like, what is the most important thing that you need to do today that will make the greatest impact on your business? And so instead of focusing on a long list of to dos, how can most successful people know this? How can you take all the to dos and put them in a box and you're not going to touch them until you do the one thing that's necessary to do today that's going to make the most amount of money, give you the most amount of energy, and be able to serve more people. And I think everybody knows what that is. I mean, everybody's got some different things. You may be holding out on a listing proposal. You may be holding out on a buyer consultation. You may need to get a buyer pre-approved today. It may not just be lead generation. So I'd encourage y'all to take a second to think about it. Like, what is the one thing that you can do today that will help you within your 20% to say that you accomplished everything you really needed to accomplish? And then you go to your to-do list. So you've got a success list, which is your 20%, and then you've got a to-do list, which is all the other things. And y'all need to do this in your personal and professional lives, because if you don't, you're going to get bogged down doing all of the energy sucking things and not the things that bring you energy and give you your time back. Just a friendly reminder, understand simplicity, understand where your time needs to be and where that matters to make the greatest amount of impact. So I just wanted to hit on that. Good Friday, though, which means I asked everybody yesterday to unmute and share. So who would like to unmute? Tell me a little bit about of some good things that have happened this week. I'm going to be quiet and let y'all talk.
I can share, Sarah.
Yes, go for it.
After a dismal first quarter, that
Yeah.
was I struggled the first quarter. Things are really starting to come around now. I have four under contract.
Nice.
One land listing that got them to lower the price last week significantly. Um, I have a listing coming next week that will probably be multiple offers, and then three more in the pipeline. And I just want to thank all of y'all for this community and helping me with some of this stuff.
Becki, I love that. Can you tell me where these folks came from?
Oh, all of them have been really probably just people I've nurtured, sphere of influence, past clients, not social media. Mine usually come from people I know.
And I think that's awesome. So she's saying nurturing and the follow up. Awesome work in that, Becki. Y'all, I don't care how you do it. As long as you enjoy doing it, it fills your cup and your soul. Just do something. Do something that you enjoy. And Becki, you're a relational person. And so that's why that matters to you. Awesome job on that. Linda, do you want to tell your follow up story real quick?
Yeah, sure. So I talked to an agent back in December who is a builder or worked for a builder. And she, wasn't that excited, but she was like, I'm not going to switch. And I was like, let's just follow up at the beginning of the year. I followed up in April, which I should have done probably in February, but it's okay because it was perfect timing. So I called her on Wednesday, and a few hours later, she was like, no, I'm good. I'm probably not going to switch. I'm just going to stick it out. And a few hours later, the builder let her go. And so she joined us yesterday. So that follow up is like crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm psychic, but that's beside the point. But sometimes you just catch the person at the right time, even if they said no before and they've said no a few times. Like that follow up of just being consistent, but persistent and kind, it goes a long way in both, right? In real estate and both.
What did I say about being number two versus number one?
Yeah, it's always good to be the second option because sometimes they need a second option, and that's
Yeah.
okay. Um,
Yeah. Like be okay if you didn't get it the first time, but tee yourself up at least for the second time. Right. Great work.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
love that.
Yeah, I
Who
want to share.
else?
Alan wasn't on here, but I'm
Okay.
going to share his win really fast because that was
Yeah.
aha. I kind of coached him yesterday. It was just he and I on the call, and he used to do a different kind of real estate, kind of working with investors. And I was like, have you ever actually told every single person in your sphere, like, you're doing this now? You're doing regular, residential real estate. And he's like, no, I've never actually made all those calls. So he started yesterday and got an appointment out of it. So I know I tell most new agents that, but this is a friendly reminder that if you haven't talked to every single person by your voice or in person to say, hey, just want to make sure that this is what I'm doing now. If you ever, have anything you need, I'd love to help. It's gonna feel weird the first time you do it, but you don't ever have to do it again once you say it the first time. And that's how you get business from. Then you get to nurture them and hang out like Becki's doing, you know what I mean? Or nurture them and follow up and I mean to hang out with them. But anyways, that was a good win.
Love
Hey,
that.
good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Okay, I want to share some wins. This week has been fantastic, not only because it was my birthday on Tuesday,
Y'all
but
sing to her.
but I also did have 2 closings this week over $1 million, so that was awesome. And
Way to go, Sammy.
thank you, and
Morning,
also got
Sarah.
a contract. Got a home under contract. And this Saturday is the MMDC Awards, and I'm getting the Lifetime Award, or Lifetimer for, consistently producing a multi-million-dollar producer for 5 years. So I'm excited about that.
Woo!
You're a girl on fire, Sammy.
Thank
What are
you.
you saying, contributing to that?
What's that?
What's contributing to that?
Just staying consistent, being optimistic, and just not having limiting beliefs of yourself.
How many times do you show up in the office?
As much as I could if I'm not out there on the field showing
Uh,
homes or, doing my thing with clients.
I mean, but you show up to Deals and Donuts almost every week, do you not?
I mean, I try, but not every week if I can, but definitely
But
try. I
what
do.
I'm trying to say is you're consistently showing up full time. And I mean, it's showing.
And if you
Congratulations
want
on.
your business to grow, you got to. So no excuses.
And you just plug in and you run the plays, and it's showing up big time. Congratulations. You have a
Well,
lot to be proud of.
thank you, y'all. Thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday,
Thank
Sondretta.
you.
Hey y'all, congratulations, Sammy. Congratulations, everybody. This is so awesome. So, just awesome week, awesome week. I sent 3 referrals from my Spear family members. My families are sending me referrals, and then I won 3 referrals yesterday.
Nice.
And just working, and I attribute that to going to family reunion, I will be going to Mega Agent. I wasn't, but my sponsors are like, put it on a credit card, you can go, this is gonna be a great year, tax write-off. So I'm gonna go. But this is why when I go, I work those groups at a high level, just get networking. I'm sorry y'all, I don't hang out with y'all when I go to family reunion and all
I don't
that.
want you to. I want you to go get paid.
And this is why. But let me just say one other thing. My Homes for Heroes program, I'm still doing that. And as a result of doing that, I was able to get a lead. She didn't get qualified. Patricia is working with me on her. But I got locked in with a principal who is sending me leads because he's helping them build their credit. And then, he's sending me because he wants to work with me because I'm giving them money. But I went to the FedEx Retirement Club vendor event yesterday. I wasn't going to go because I had a inspection and I knew I was going to be running late. But God said, go, you need to go. And made a really good connection there with an individual. But God poured into me. There was a woman at the end who came and she was by my table when I was packing up. And God knows what you need to hear and what you need when you need it. And I didn't go into any details with her, but I just told her, thank you for letting God use her. She just really filled my cup. And I almost didn't go to that event yesterday. So, Homes for Heroes has really been a blessing to me in so many ways.
Hey, Sondretta, out of the 3 deals you got, what's the total? What's the total price?
I haven't even gotten with they're doing the referral forms now. One is a land. He didn't say they're looking for land, and I think he said Cordova. So I got to get with him and connect. Then another one is a listing in Cordova. The young lady said she's moving to Atlanta. So she's doing a referral form now. And then the other one, in Oxford, that one's over 300,000. And the land listings in Michigan are like they're just small. They're going to be like 60,000 total, but then they're going to be buying by the lake too. So it's insane.
Well, let me ask you
Work your
this:
sphere.
say all of that adds up to 300,000, and what is the commission on that, y'all?
9,000.
Okay, and no, ma'am, and Sarah, and what is the return on investment for that when you go to family reunion? How much do you spend?
Over 1,000. Probably
Okay,
like $2,000 because I'm in a lot of different groups and stuff.
so what's your return? Anybody know?
It's 7,000.
7,000.
So
4x.
so you're getting 4x, correct. So I love that you shared that because that is such a great piece of awareness, y'all. If you're investing in something, so you're Sondretta, you invest in yourself, and while you're
Mm-hmm.
paying for it, you just got a 4x return. What's a good investment? Anybody know?
You're
Is it
still
3x?
Somebody unmuted. Oh, as long as you're getting a return on all I care, I would say a 3x or higher. But it's
Yeah.
in the business, in business and lead gen, if you're getting 3x, I think you're doing phenomenal. So awesome work because you do work it at an extremely high level. Y'all, I want you to go network. We can hang out anytime. I want y'all to
Yep.
get out there and put yourself out there. Man, that is a great pipeline, Sondretta. Congratulations on that. All right, one more. Somebody wrap me up.
so I wanted to give my win for the week. I actually got one of my first listings under contract, and we did it in like 3 days.
Get
And it's
it,
also
Sam.
a domino, so I'm getting a purchase out of it. And out of those deals, I've got two more potential buyers, and I also had a friend contact me yesterday who's got a good savings, who's ready to be a first-time home buyer as well.
Hey, hey, Sam. Can you
hmm
tell everybody a little bit about your story? So, what are you doing to get
So
these
I
deals
am
rolling?
dual career, but keeping in contact with people. Like Becki said, I'm more of a relationship person, so I just nurture people. Not a big social media following, not a whole lot of posting, but I love people. So just staying engaged, staying consistent, doing all the trainings, even when I ain't got the business there, just being present has made a big difference. And then partnering with my vendors, because this referral actually came from one of my lenders.
So, I mean, you've got like what, three more in the pipeline because of that, two or three
Yes,
more.
yes, three
Um,
more.
okay. Can I just also want to reiterate, she's dual career. So, what she's saying is she's using her time very wisely to build and continue to build relationships with her vendors and with her sphere of influence in order to get more business. So awesome job, Sam. Really, really proud of you. Thank you for your advice yesterday. Sam sent me a message yesterday to see if we could get a chart. Sondra, I know we were talking about this with Canva Pro versus the one that we have. We're
Mhm.
going to put together a comparison chart. So we have
Oh, great.
this. So get this versus y'all spending this. If that makes sense. So we're working on that. Kirsten Green is going to work on that for us. So thank you to her for that. Thank you, Sam, for the recommendation. Y'all, Itzel Sanchez has a open house that she is needing an open house host for. So if you're interested, Linda, can you put Itzel's number in the chat, please? If you're interested, please do that. If anybody wants to go to the workout class on tomorrow at 8 a.m., there's a group of us getting together to work out. So would love to have y'all there. And that's really all I got today, y'all. I am so proud of
Hey,
y'all.
Sarah.
Yes,
Can I say
ma'am.
one more thing?
Yes.
I tried to send a referral to a gentleman yesterday, connected him, really, really good friend who's a realtor. And I just want to give this plug. She makes sure she vets these people. She's not going by my word, even though she trusts me. She was like, "Do you have Zillow reviews? Do you have Google reviews? Like, what do you have?" So ask for your reviews, y'all. When people, when I work
Yes.
with people, I send them. They're like, "Can I see your website?" I send them my review link, and they're like, "Wow." I'm like, "I want you to see what my clients are saying for me." So he's possibly going to lose a $500,000 deal because he don't have. And I connected him. I know he's a great work guy. He's
Ah,
awesome. But just get your stuff update. I mean, have your stuff out there. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's such great advice because if y'all don't, if you don't put your reviews out there, you don't have the validation, right? Like, so make sure you have the stories and you have the validation so that y'all can get more business out of it. Sondretta, that's a great reminder. All right, everybody, I'm really, really proud of y'all. Go out there, make it a great weekend. Go get energized. Holler at me if I can help.
Good
Bye,
morning.
all.
Yes. Bye, y'all. Good morning, sir. How are you?